Hey guys, Jengar here. After not flying for a whole week, I decided that it was time for some fun, and I was looking at the I-16 Type 27 to get me back into things and to have a little bit of fun. We're gonna fly it out in RB and we're gonna see how it performs and how I do, a rusty old man. I'll see you in the match. Hey guys, so here we are in the match. We are approaching this Ju-87 who's been shot on fire by the AA guns. Pretty hefty AA gunfire on this map. And we have a furball forming there right in front of us. And we're gonna skip to that point where several of our guys are engaged by several enemies. We are fighting Heinkel 100s here, which are fantastic fast planes that should be able to stay out of reach of this plane. This plane is a little bit like the Japanese Zero. It has 20mm Schwak cannons, which are fantastic, supported by machine guns, but the firepower is great on the plane and the maneuverability is as well. Superior maneuverability to pretty much everything you face. Great roll rate. Small target as well, which is very nice. Other planes will have trouble hitting you as you're very small, very maneuverable, which is fantastic. It's a nice little plane. It's really a tough little bugger, although and I mean that in the sense that it is difficult to catch. It is not tough, let's say that. It cannot handle damage very well, and often when you get shot you have something vital being hit, because it's also very compact in this plane. Now let's see if we can dive on this Ju-88 here. This could be dangerous because the back gunners can wreak some havoc on this plane. But we shoot the enemy gunner unconscious and immediately destroy the plane after, so no damage taken. Fantastic. The plane also holds a very nice ammo load, and you can definitely kill 5 to 6 targets with this ammo load, and then you have even more in your machine guns, which can also be effective when getting prolonged hits on a target. This C4 was looking like he wanted to turn with us. Fortunately for him, he decides to dive away, but we have more speed right now than him. We came from a little bit of altitude, of course, while he was coming up, so we're closing the gap. He also has a back gunner though, and immediately my engine is damaged. Come on, hit. Sometimes you do get hits with the cannons. We run out of cannons here, by the way. And as you see, with a prolonged burst on target, we do easily get the C4 out of the sky. There is now one guy left in a Heinkel 100, and that turned out to be a very long fight with him. As we even refueled and repaired in the meantime, with that Heinkel 111 was shot down, and we got back in here with a fresh plane, getting one hit on the tail there, making it orange, but no damage to the elevator though, fortunately. Now this guy's diving away, and this shot right here could have netted something better, as it was the cannons hitting the Heinkel 100, which is also a very fragile plane. But only a hit, and he's just losing oil. So in the long term he would go down, but he's right over his airfield, and we definitely do not want to take this airfield fire, because the plane is fragile. But we lose the match, unfortunately. That guy stayed near his airfield, and after that the tickets ran out, unfortunately. Could have been an ace, but very close, very close. Second match. We are fighting P-40s and other American planes in this match. P-40 misses his shot due to our brilliant maneuvering. Oh man, I love this little plane. It's really, it's a little devil. It's fantastic to fly in. Very responsive on the controls. It's even in a dive, it holds together really well. I have not seen a single wing rip. So nice. You can throw it around. You can do everything you would do in arcade. I have not seen any wing rips yet. So it's sturdy onto itself, but yeah, when you do get hit, it's pretty fragile. Now the convergence I used in these matches was 600 meters on the cannons, which is my favorite distance personally. Goes with my fly style for wing mounted guns, and these cannons are definitely in the wings. Now we have a little bit of a furball here again with 5 enemy planes and 4 allies, I believe. Now let's make some short work of these guys. We'll take care of the Typhoon as well after the P-40. And we have a P-400 and a P-40 below us, as one of our allies takes away the 3rd target here. And let's see, we go for the P-400, see if we can get the right lead here. He's going for a turn, that should be doable. Yeah, there he goes, take off the wing. And there's only one guy left here, that's that P-40. These SWAT cannons, when you get them on target, they are really lethal. I have to say they have been for a long time been one of my favorite cannons in the game. It did spark a little bit more in a certain area, in a certain time frame, and I haven't flown SWAT cannons for a while, but they seem to be doing all right again. I have to say, this feels like the SWAT cannons of old. Now after that, with 50 cannon rounds left and a squadron of the TMBR guys left, I thought, well, I might as well go repair, because I thought maybe 50 rounds aren't enough. I really expected those guys to wipe the floor with the 3 planes that our team had in that part of the map. But actually, I believe 3 of the enemy guys crashed with one of our guys, taking out 3 guys out of the equation from the enemy team, and the last guy of that squadron was taken out by one of our guys. I believe the guy who was shot down by that destroyer over there, or his buddy, and only this guy was left. So we have 4 kills under the belt from that initial furball, which this plane excels at, of course. I would still recommend taking altitude first, because the plane also turns pretty well and maneuvers pretty well on altitude, and you always would like to have that advantage. But the plane is not fast, and you definitely have to reel people in and then get them turning, and that's the general tactic of this plane, which is quite enjoyable, I have to say. I'm not gonna take a risk here by going for a head-on with that guy. I have all the cards here, so taking that risk and getting shot down would just be silly. Here we go. Take your time, take the wing off, and that's it. That's an ace. And a very enjoyable few matches in this plane. Fantastic. I only flew 1 match before these 2 matches in the plane to warm up. It was I believe it was a 1 kill match, in which I went to the airfield after that and got myself shot down by the AA. After that I had the 4 kill match, and after that the ace. Brilliant. You know, I hadn't flown for a whole week. I did make the compilation and all that jazz, but was nice to come back in this plane and fool around a little bit. Felt right at home. First place in the team, 5 kills. Let's see what kind of rewards we got for that. I have no more premium. My premium ran out, and I didn't refresh it. I have all the trees unlocked, so no use. Just module work. 4 times multi-strike there. Final blow, survivor, and terror of the sky. 49,000 silver lions and 2,000 research points. 5 kills. I'll see you in the conclusion. Hey guys, so here we are. Now the plane definitely is a fun plane to fly. It's a little bugger, a little turn fighter with fantastic firepower, great maneuverability, good roll rate, and just an enjoyable plane to fly it. It decently climbs before 3000 meters, and it holds itself well on a little bit of altitude as well, which is where you want to start. Take in the boom and zoomers, make them become impatient with you and kill their asses, or if there's none of them around, you go into a little furball and you just use this plane to its strengths. It's very enjoyable. I really had a lot of fun. I hadn't flown for a week, and it was a great plane to take out, and in only a few matches already start to excel in the plane. It really is a good plane, especially at this 2.7 battle rating. Brilliant. I had a lot of fun, and I can definitely recommend the plane to you. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. If you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button, become part of this community. If you are already a subscriber, don't forget to like the video, do leave me a comment, and if you really feel like helping out today, make sure to share the video with your friends and let them know about the channel.